Module 4 Technology Forecasting. So, what is meant by technological forecasting? So, it is a planning tool or technique applied to predict the following: the potential directions at which technology change is taking place, the rate of technology advance, and the effects of technological change on process, products, market, society, etc. Okay, now something this is related to the change in the technology. So, for example, I can give the example of the phones. So, beginning there were the land phones. So slowly the land phones they were developed into wireless phones. Then the wireless phones they were slowly developed into mobiles. And the mobiles you have seen how it was at the beginning. At the beginning it was a big set which is of a keypad mobile with a SIM of a very costly amount. Later, slowly, the amount of the SIM card also reduced, as well as the size of the mobile phone also reduced, and you have got the slim mobile phones, and now it has come to a touchscreen mobile phone. And lot of changes have been taken place. This is what is a technological forecasting. So why you need the technology forecasting? Because of the increased competitions in the global market, where the innovative and the cost competitive products, forecasting helps to incorporate technological changes into strategic planning process. Now the survival, growth and profitability of companies need to predict future technological changes in order to create a solid and sustainable technological base that can withstand or adapt to rapidly changing market equipments. Then to provide suggestions for future research R&D projects, to invest scarce funds in emerging technologies, to analyze the effect of technology on the socio-economic aspects of the society. So what is the role of technology forecasting? Why it is necessary? What is the role of it? Identify the limits beyond which it is not possible to plan activities. Establish a feasible rate of progress so that the plan can be made to take full advantage of such rates. Describe the available alternatives and those which can be chosen from. Then indicate possibilities that might be achieved if desired. Furnish warning signals which can alert the decision maker regarding the impossibility to continue present activities. So next is elements of technology forecasting. So there are several elements on which the technology forecast that can be specified and estimated. First one, time period, qualitative, quantitative and probability of occurrence. So these are the few basic elements in a technology forecast. Next is technological change. What is meant by technological change? So technological change, this can be defined as an increase in the efficiency of a physical process, product, materials, machinery or equipment, which results in an increase in the output. Without an increase in the output, in other words, input. So in other words, it is the process of invention or improvements of technology to yield a bigger reward for the same amount of work input. So the input will be the same, but you need the output to increase, and this is called as a technological change. That's it. So if you have a lathe machine, the input to the machine, just think of 1 kg of iron you are using. Then just think of you are getting a job of nearly about half kg of iron. I mean the weight of the job finally is half kg. So where the iron has been wasted, maybe the structure of it, or maybe whatever the spindle, so spindle adjustments or the jigs and fixtures, so slots that are being used to hold the job, so all these things the material will get wasted. So the technological change is something You put 1 kg of the iron and you gain more than half kg compared to the beginning. You mean the input is the same, whereas the output should be more than the usual one. So what are the impacts of technological change on society? So different products with different features and characteristics like superior in quality, free from pollution, safer, more comfortable, etc. get into the market. Then technological developments like life easy and improve the standard of living in the society. They make the life easy. New technologies give way for opportunities related to jobs and trade. So what are the methods of technology forecasting? There are several methods. The available technology forecast methods, both relative and quantitative in nature, are grouped into categories. So technology forecast, under that comes the explanatory and the normative methods. Then under explanatory there are intuitive, trend, extrapolation, technology monitoring, growth curves. Under intuitive, brainstorming, Delphi technique, scenario writing, and trend extrapolation, linear extrapolation, exponential substitution technique. So technology monitoring. Next is growth curves, Pearl curve and the complex curve. So in the normative, relevance tree, morphological analysis, and mission flow diagram. So these are the technology forecast methods. So let us see one by one. So what is meant by explanatory methods? Now in the explanatory forecasting methods, it starts with the present state of technology by analyzing the technological capabilities, features, etc. and quantitatively project future possibilities. In other words, it provides a means for exploring the shape of tomorrow given the state, trends and promises of today. That means today's whatever is happening today is the explanatory methods. Intuitive method means are based on the ability of one or more experts in their respective areas of specialization to forecast the future possibilities regardless of information security. Their essence is to build a rational procedure, intuitive, logical thinking combined with quantitative assessment methods and processing the obtained results. Some commonly used intuitive methods are briefed as follows. Brainstorming. So brainstorming method is a group of people under a leader who encourages forecasting about a specific technology by collecting or contributing all the ideas spontaneously. Then Delphi technique. The Delphi technique is arguably the most popular forecasting tool in practice. The technique makes use of a core group of experts to prepare questions regarding the desirability of the technology development, its feasibility and impact, time frame, resources required, etc. Then scenario writing. So scenario writing is usually preferred when the company's long-term future is far too difficult to predict or when quantitative forecasting methods may be inadequate for forecasting. So next is technology monitoring. In order to reduce uncertainties resulting from rapid technological changes, there has to be a system for monitoring the signals of technological change. So scanning. So scanning involves the collecting as much information that is available on the particular field of technology. The information could be research, plans and development environment of the technology, benefits of technology, human skills and capabilities, social and ethical issues, manufacturing plans, etc. Next, filtering. Filtering involves screening of the filtering unnecessary information obtained in the previous step. Then development and utilization of the ideas. It involves subjecting the relevant information to detailed security scrutiny and evaluating them by a group of forecasting as to their usefulness to trigger newer activities in the organization. So, TRID extrapolative method. What is meant by TRID extrapolative method? TRID extrapolative method makes use of the historical data on selected technological parameters for projecting the future trends. So linear extrapolation and exponential method. So these are the two methods of the extrapolation. For further detailed information, diagrams, etc., you need to go through the textbook which I have already given to you. Because of the time inconvenience, I am not able to explain everything from this chapter, so please refer the textbooks.